What's going on, folks? Ted from Immersion here, and this is going to be a quick one. It is just a review of the D&D character sheet folder, if you will. I have two here because I'm going to give one away. Be on the lookout for that. But I'll be honest, if you don't enter this giveaway, I don't blame you. This is kind of a throwaway of $15. I would not do this if I were you. So I'm giving you that warning up front. You can feel free to click away from the video now. You know the answer. Don't spend your money. But it says on the back here, create heroes who become legends. Inside the pockets of this lavishly illustrated folder are 50 double-sided character sheets for use in any 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Each character sheet provides plenty of room to keep track of everything. That's questionable. That makes your D&D character unique. These work with the character creation rules of the Player's Handbook and dndbeyond.com. It also does state here on the bottom, for use with the 5th edition Player's Handbook 2024. It has a little teardown rip that you take off there, and then inside is this cardstock 2 pocket folder. I do love the art on here. I think this is really great. And then inside, it says, for more information on how to fill these out, see Chapter 2 of the Player's Handbook, or visit dndbeyond.com. And, it is just a bunch of printouts of the 2024 Player's Handbook character sheet. This is available for free to download on dndbeyond.com. I'll put a link to that in the video description. Also, if you, for some reason, do want to buy this yourself, I will put an Amazon affiliate link in the video description down below. So if you do pick one up, I'll get a little bit of a monetary benefit from that. But there is nothing unique about these character sheets. These character sheets are just exactly what's in the Player's Handbook. You can print those out for free, right? I know you may not have a printer in your house. You can go to a library or a Staples or one of those kind of places that has a printer. Just bring it on a flash drive or send it to yourself in an email, and then just print a whole bunch. And granted, I don't know what the actual breakdown, because I'm not going to do the math right now, of 50 double-sided character sheets plus a folder for $15 is for how much it costs to print something at the library or something. It's cents on the print, and these are a double-sided thing. I'm going to do a separate video just talking about this character sheet because I do not like it personally. I understand the want to make it smaller, whereas the 2024 Player's Handbook was 2 sheets double-sided or 4 single-sided sheets, and this is just 1 double-sided sheet. You can't get all the information you need on this sheet. Could this be? I mean, the cynics out there are going to say this is to push you to use D&D Beyond because it's a digital asset, it's a digital tool. I mean, look at this. This one sheet is supposed to be all of your spells, okay? If you're a wizard, good fucking luck, because you are not going to be able to track them on this sheet. And again, this is for, assuming you're playing a wizard, you're going to put on here your cantrips, all of your spells. Now, it does recommend that on the front here, you do put your damaging cantrips, right? So your non-damaging cantrips would go here. But I liked that the other one had the breakdown of sections for the different spots for your different spells. This is, like, I don't even know if there's enough lines to do just the spells you could prepare, let alone the spells you don't have, right? Because, again, as a wizard, you're going to have a bunch, right? At level 1, you're going to start with how many spells? And then you're not going to have room to put all of them here. I really do not like this character sheet. And I hate the design on the front. That'll be full in-depth analysis of the character sheet coming in a future character sheet specific video. But as for what to talk about in this video, I think I'm done. I would not spend $15. I wanted to see because I thought maybe we would get specific character sheets in here. Maybe something like class-specific character sheets, like you'd get a wizard sheet or you'd get a cleric sheet. We've seen this in the past. WotC has done this themselves in older editions. I know this for certain. They've done a variety of different aspects of character sheets. Even they did like a character sheet product, I think, for 5th edition, 2014. And the folder itself had like useful information on the lower pockets. Like things you might want to know, like if this was going to be your folder that you were going to bring your character sheet with to the table, it was almost like a cheat sheet for you as a player with information on here on the bottom. And I liked that. I did a video on that years ago. This, who is this for? Do you need 50 character? I mean, other than maybe if you're in the process of making new characters and everybody's screwing up left and right, you want to have extras. Who I see this for is like game stores or places where they run big D&D events where you're going to need a bunch of character sheets and you don't want to print them out. Sure, I'll spend 15 bucks. I'll get a whole bunch of character sheets in. I'll just keep them behind the counter. Hey, we're running a D&D game. We've got 8 tables. There's 8 players at each. Sure. Here's your character sheets. You just hand them out. That's that, right? End of story. Nice and simple. You can just have it on hand, and everybody's got printed character sheets. They're on a decent quality paper. You know, they're not really... they're a little bit see-through, but either way, it's a solid stock, weight of paper. So, yeah, that's the only person I see buying this. People that are running events that need to have a bunch of people making characters at the same time. This, I mean, first of all, in a world where most of us are using some form of either a virtual tabletop or a digital age, I'm not saying that's all of you. I know a bunch of you out there are not. A bunch of you are using, still just doing pen and paper. Do not spend your money on this. Cool folder. I'm never going to use it. This is just going to go on a shelf and sit there, and I'm not going to use it. But yeah, I really don't know who this is for, that you need that many. And honestly, I think it's funny that the D&D Beyond character sheet does not replicate this design. It basically sticks with a slightly updated version of the existing D&D Beyond character sheet, which was based off of the 2014 version. And that, I think, is a better design overall. So that's just interesting to me. So anyway, maybe I'm way off base and you guys absolutely love having just a stack of character sheets that you paid $15 for. I could be wrong. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I'll see you all next time.